Hi, Coach. I just wanted to ask what time or at 4 o'clock will the Zoom meetings be?
Yeah.
Wednesday and Thursday?
Yeah,
Okay.
4 o'clock both days. Yeah.
All right.
Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So those of you who have come back, do any of you want to go in breakout rooms?
I would like to.
Okay. Emma, what would you like?
Fossils, please.
Fossils. Got it. All right. All right. Anybody else want a room? Breakout room for anyone?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
Okay. How about you, Sid?
I think I'm fine. I don't have especially anything new to discuss.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Athena, do you want a breakout room?
I think I'm good.
You think you're good?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Nachiket, would you like a breakout room? You and Andrew.
You have like 20 minutes until I have to go. I have a haircut.
Okay. So 20 minutes. That sounds pretty good. You guys want to talk more about water quality?
Okay.
Okay. Water quality and assign Andrew and Nachiket. Okay. All right. And then Sophia, would you like a breakout room?
I'm good.
Go ahead.
I think I'm good.
You're good?
Thank you.
Okay. You bet. And Alan,
I'm good too.
you're good too? Okay. All right. So I'll open the rooms. There are just two of them, really. You guys can go ahead and head in there if you want. And for the rest of you, yeah, just, like I said before, keep up the good work. And does anybody have any questions for me while we're here?
I sent you one by email.
Oh, you did? Okay, I'll check that out. Do you want me to answer it while we're online or later?
I'm okay either way.
Okay. Anybody else have a question or anything? Okay. All right. Well, I hope you're all feeling good about your events. Let's see. Is there anything else? I know. Okay. Well, let me ask you guys, have you all been able to download the practice tests, including, most importantly, the blank test and answer key from the Harvard Invitational?
Yes,
can
I've been
access
able
it.
to use those.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Alan, you too?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Good deal. All right. What about notes? Have any of you taken a look at the notes that are on? So let's share my screen here.
Yeah, that's what my email actually asks about.
Oh, is it? Okay.
I was just asking, the only notes for my event are dynamic planet notes. There's no Reach for the Stars notes. And those dynamic planet notes are pretty dense. So I was wondering, should I use those? And how do I use those if I should?
I don't know if I would really mess with Dynamic Planet because you did so well on that at the Harvard Invitational. I think, this is a case of if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? And I think you did a great job of getting ready, and you must have good notes for it. So that was the one, wasn't it, where you did the best?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I wouldn't change a whole lot, Sid, at this point. I mean, I think you know, I think that the more you can go over your notes and study some things, maybe, how about this? If you look through the notes that you downloaded and you find something in there that's not in your notes that you don't know much about, then, you know, you can look further into that. And remember that dynamic planet, and oceanography in particular, is a specialty of mine. So if there's any concept you run into that just isn't making sense, you know, you can always ask me about it.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, you bet. All right, and the rest of you guys, you're aware of this too? I don't know, I mentioned it during a previous meeting, but if any of you were not there at that one, you may not know about this. In the SciOly.org site, if you go to SciOly.org/tests, then not only can you find old tests and answer keys, but in many cases, you can actually find note sheets. So here's one for Crime Busters. There's a sheet of notes here. I know you probably can't see that, it's too small, but there's the key, the test, and then the sheet. So the sheet would be notes. So if we click on that. Oh,
Are the sheets and the notes the same thing? Because there is actually a link that says notes.
You know what? You're right. It's not. I'm sorry. This is the actual test sheet. Yeah. Okay. My fault. So let's find something that has notes. Here's dynamic planet notes. Okay. So yeah, the rest of you, you know, if you haven't already looked for notes on your topic, it's a good idea to do that. And, you know, if you were pretty solid at the Harvard Invitational, then just like I told Sid, you probably don't want to mess with your notes very much. But if you look through someone else's notes and you find some topics or some concepts that you're not familiar with, then it could certainly help you to look those up. Okay, here's one on fossils. And the thing I want you to avoid, though, I mean, if you do look through these, just don't let them make you nervous, okay? You already have done so much good work, and you know that was obvious from your performance at the Harvard Invitational. So I don't want this to make you feel stressed. I just want you to, you know, kind of briefly take a look at, oh, there's something interesting that I don't have in my notes. You know, I might just want to look at it further. But, you know, don't try and start from scratch. Don't try and redo your notes, okay? Because your notes must already be quite good. Otherwise, you wouldn't have done so well. So just use them as sort of a, I don't know, a reference, you know, to see if there's anything that maybe you should add to your notes. But don't go crazy is what I'm saying, okay? So, but they are useful for sure. In fact, I wonder, yeah, I might have to tell Emma about this. Okay. Well, other than that, that's about all I can think of. We are going to start meeting, like I said, 2 days a week. Okay. So if you can show up tomorrow and maybe work on whatever event you didn't get to work on today, that could be good. All right. Otherwise, unless you've decided you want me to open a breakout room or you have any questions, you're free to go.
Thank you.
Okay. Thanks, guys.
Thank
Keep up the
you.
good
Bye.
work. Hi again, Emma.
Hi.
Did you know about the notes pages on SciOly.org?
No.
Okay. Well, this could be helpful to you. I'm sharing my screen now, and you can see that I'm on SciOly.org/tests, right?
Okay.
So this is one resource where you can find old tests and answer keys, but one thing that's, pardon me, one thing that's nice about it is that occasionally they'll have notes pages as well. So here's one from SciOly summer study session. Not sure where exactly, but from this year. And if you click on the notes, there's a whole set of notes here on fossils. Okay. Now, so if you didn't know about this before, this might be something interesting for you to look up. What I don't want you to do is feel overwhelmed. Okay. So in other words, you know, if your notes are not this extensive, then don't feel like you have to work hard and make them as long as this or whatever. But if they are this extensive, that's great. But if they're not, I just don't want you to feel, you know, sort of stressed out, and put it that way. Okay. Whoops. Did I lose you?
Sorry, I just disconnected.
Oh, okay. I was wondering. I was trying to tell you, you know, don't feel overwhelmed or don't panic, and then all of a sudden you disappeared, and I thought, oh no.
I couldn't hear you say that because you cut out for me too.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, have you seen these? Any of these notes on SciOly.org?
No, I didn't.
Okay. Well, what I was telling you, I'm not sure how much you heard, but I don't want you to feel overwhelmed by this. Okay. You've already got notes that you've been working on. And by far the best source of information is your own notes, because you're going to know those the best. So I don't want you to try to, you know, switch at this point into an entirely different set of notes. Okay. But what this can do is it can lead you to things that maybe you didn't have in your notes or didn't look at before. You know, there's and by the way, I think your idea about having a key, you know, to identify fossils, I think is fantastic, and I hope you keep working on that.
Yeah, I'm about halfway done because there's a lot of fossils on the list.
Absolutely. But these, you know, so after you're done with that, you know, this kind of thing might help you. If there's anything on here that you haven't seen before or something like that, then you know, you could possibly add it to your notes. Just don't, like I said, though, don't let it stress you out. Okay, that's the last thing I want. Just let it help you. And if there are particular parts of it that are just overwhelming, then skip them. You know.
Okay.
Because again, it's far better for you to have the notes that you know and you're familiar with than to try and retool everything at this point. Okay. So the only thing I want you to use this or other, I think there are other fossils notes pages too. Let's see. That's the one we're looking at now. Oh, maybe not. It might be the only one. I'm not sure. But yeah, so instead of letting it overwhelm you, then you know, just let it sort of serve as a supplement to what you've already put together. Okay. And see if there's anything in there that looks like something you might want to add to your notes. And if not, then, you know, you go with your notes and go for it. That would be way better than trying to adapt, you know, something else. Okay.
Okay.
But I did want you to be aware of these, and there may be others too. So there's that one. And again, you just go to SciOly.org/tests, and there's no login or anything. You just find them there.
Okay. I actually have to go because I have something like in 5 minutes.
Okay, no sweat.
All right. But thank you for showing me this.
You bet.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Hi, Andrew.
Hello.
I'm doing well, thanks. How's everything? You okay?
Yeah, I'm doing good.
Okay, good. Were you aware of the notes pages on SciOly.org?
The what? The notes?
Yeah, notes pages. Let me share my screen just before you go here. So this at SciOly.org/tests, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And if you go to that site, you can see here on the left hand. Well, I don't know how well you can see that. It's very small print, but all the events are listed over here on the left. And so somewhere we can probably find water. We should be able to find water quality.
Oh, right. Yeah, I think we went over this.
Oh, you did? Okay. Well, one thing.
So.
Yeah. Here we go. So one thing that I wasn't aware of before, though, is that some of these may have notes pages. Did you know about those?
I don't. I think no. I don't think maybe.
Maybe. Okay. Well, it looks like for water quality, they don't. There's just the empty test and answer keys. So what's your other event?
Crime Busters.
That's Crime Busters?
Mm-hmm.
It is?
Unless it got changed and I didn't see.
No, I don't think I would have changed that on you. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. I was mixing up Crime Busters and Disease Detectives. Right. Okay. Oh man. So I should tell you guys about this too. So Crime Buster. Yeah. Okay. All right. So let me finish this thought first, and then I'll tell you the other thing. All right. So Crime Busters. Doesn't look like any notes there. Not there. No. Okay. So unfortunately, it doesn't pertain to either one of your events. Some events just don't have any notes pages, but some do. Anyway. All right. So, but I do have some good information for you. The topic of the month for this month in MySO. So you're still looking at my screen here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the topic of the month for MySO is forensics. So, there's disease detectives and then there's crime busters. And actually, this is more pertinent to you guys. Crime is you and Gianni. Speaking of Gianni, he wasn't able to make it today, but hopefully he can make it tomorrow. So if you can make it tomorrow too, then maybe you can work with him then.
Okay.
But there is a lot of good information on here for Crime Busters. There's a practice test for Division B. There's a PowerPoint. There's a the STEM Showdown. Which have you done one of those before?
No, I have not.
Okay. So there's a STEM Showdown on the 25th. So there's still a little time before that happens. Huh. Just over a week, I guess. But I need to send you this email too. Just a minute. Send it to Rahul and Alan. Crime Busters and Forensics. Oh yeah. So I sent it to Disease Detectives. Oops. I did. Okay. I talked to the wrong people. All right. Let me forward this to you. Where the heck is forward? All right. So I forwarded it to them. And I forward it to you. Here we go. All right. So forward to you and Gianni. Okay. Yeah. So what I'm forwarding you is information about this month's MySO, and so the forensic STEM session is the information's there on the website we were just looking at, and if you wanted to do the STEM Showdown, which I would highly recommend, it's on the 25th, and you can get your tickets at this link here in the email. Okay. I think, let's see, still on sale for one more week. And that was on the 15th. So they're on sale till the 22nd. So you'd have until the 22nd to get tickets, and they're only $10, right? So it'd be good practice. I mean, I know you did the Harvard Invitational, but you know, anything you can do for more practice is always good. Okay. So let me just add a message here. This would be great for you both to do, and hopefully do the STEM challenge, the STEM showdown. All right. There we go. Okay. Yeah. So again, I highly encourage you to check it out. And if you can sign up for the STEM Showdown, you know, you get even more practice than you had before. So, sound good?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Yeah, you bet. All right. Is there anything else? Any questions or anything?
No.
Okay. Well, you are the last man standing in this meeting. So you're free to go if you want to, or you can stick around. I'll leave the meeting open if you want to stick around in it.
Okay, bye. Thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye.